On the previous vlog, lots and lots of stop motion. Cameron just tagged us. That's a nice photo. I remember meeting him at the last Morphicon. That's great. And I gave this comment to heart, but I don't think I could properly articulate how much I appreciate it. And this person said they were considering going to film school, and that just kind of got me thinking. Somebody left us a really nice comment, and they were saying they're thinking about going to film school. And I'm just thinking, in 2024, do you need to go to film school? Because like I'm thinking, like when we went to school, it was such a different world. Like that could kind of make its own interesting video, at least interesting to me. Just how different things were when we went to school.
This is Jerry and his bad camera. Yeah, bad. It's Corey.
There he is.
Just the equipment that we were using, the lack of social media. You went to college, you graduated, moved somewhere like California, if not New York, and you worked for a studio. Today, it's not a guarantee, but there is YouTube and other stuff on social media.
And you can learn on YouTube
and
social media.
Right. Like that.
And you can get jobs by networking on social media.
Right. Like there are so many things today that we didn't have. Jerry didn't have a cell phone in college. I had a phone, but it was flip phone kind of thing. Totally different world. Like there's no such thing as an iPhone. We didn't have MySpace yet or Facebook. If I could go back in time knowing what I know today, would I go to Pratt? And like for me, I would say yes. Because that's where I met Jerry. And I met Mia. And I really enjoyed living in New York. Like that was a really fun time in my life, I guess. But not really so much to do with the school itself, even though I liked the school. I like the school because, I don't know, I like the people, I guess, and the location. But I already knew how to do everything when I got there. Like, it was a requirement. They wouldn't accept you if you weren't already a good artist. So, it's a school, so you think they're going to teach you stuff, but you get there and they expect you already know everything.
Where the direction of the industry is really going, you could start your own studio.
A lot of the classes, the assignments were like, experiment with something.
Right.
Here's a direction to go in. Go try things out, see what you come up with.
Right.
Like that was like all of the foundation year stuff.
And like video class, she would roll in the TV, put on a tape, and leave. And thankfully, Corey would get up and fast forward some of that crap. And like I had a fight with some of my professors because I was like, I want to learn something. Like, here's the specific thing I want to do. Can you show me how to do it? Like this, I don't know how to do by myself. Can you show me? No. There's generally just one Bruno, like wherever I go. So like I'm thinking like I'm going to an art school now. So like everyone's gonna be like Bruno. Everyone's gonna be filming everything, because you know I was a vlogger before film school. So which was weird to people. Like, why do you film everything? Why do you take your camera everywhere? Why do you videotape everything?
You're videotaping me?
Yes, I am. Even like I get to film school, and I'm still the weirdo with the camera. Even my video teacher thought it was weird that I filmed everything. And like a lot of people just wanted to go out and drink and go to parties and go to clubs and stuff like that. Eventually, you know, I met Mia and Jerry. There's Mia. Like, we're the kind of people that I guess just hide.
Yeah.
Right? We're like in a room somewhere, so...
Well, you know, socially, I mean, I think that going to college, like that was an experience that really can't be replicated on the internet.
Right.
Social media.
Right.
I mean, really.
So...
Especially if you're kind of people like us.
Yeah, we're like
We needed a place that put us together.
Right. So that was film school.
Yeah.
So, worth it for that.
Yeah.
I don't know how our lives would have gone, but obviously very different if the three of us hadn't met.
And, I mean, and for me, like, that was a huge life change moving to New York City.
Right,
like,
from little teeny Oregon.
Yeah, I experienced a lot of things that I would not have experienced otherwise.
So, of course, when we went back to Pratt in, like, 2016, it was a very different place. Yeah, we could totally be on a spaceship right now. This is like being on a movie set.
Yes. And as you see, we're gonna start setting up, putting up a set.
Oh, that's incredible.
With the curtain, you can hide the green screen and then just use it as a studio too.
Can we retake Pratt?
Yeah, really.
It's beautiful.
It's a mixing room, and it's also being used for Foley, as you can see. And it has a talent booth also.
4K projector.
It's like a commercial theater, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the...
Because, I mean, they've built all sorts of new buildings and looks like a film school now. Right, hon? Yeah. It looks like a film school at our film school. We had empty rooms that had chairs with like the right hand or left hand desk thingy built in, and then like the television, boxy television that sat on one of those carts. It was impressive looking.
We had a TV on an aviator.
And the computer, remember the computer in the closet in video class?
Trace camera check? I started answering the phone in the door by saying move. If I need a new word after I'm done using move.
I don't remember that one. I'm thinking of the VHS pencil test machine,
Oh,
which
yeah.
at the same time very impressive, but also not.
Senior year, I almost moved out of the dorm and went back home so I could afford a lunchbox. A lunchbox was this, like, well, it looked like a lunchbox, and the purpose of this thing was to take single frames for animation. You hooked it up to a video camera, and then you could push the button, and that was $6,000. So, thankfully, later that semester, a new laptop came out that allowed me to do single frame animation through the laptop, which was a third the price. So, like, crazy, right?
It was one of the biggest technical challenges for animating is being able to get a single frame exposure.
There were film cameras that you had to single frame on, like, film and send it off to be developed at a lab. Mia's senior thesis animation, it was all on paper.
Yeah.
Mine was too.
And Jerry's.
All of ours, except Corey, he did his in Flash.
And it looked like it.
And it was awful.
I was not actually asked for advice. That just kind of got me thinking. And the comment just came in, so I haven't really given a whole lot of thought. It's just kind of an interesting, like, would I do it again? My answer, I think, would kind of differ based on what is it that you want to do. Like, why are you going to film school? If like, you want to learn tech, you're probably better off just watching some YouTube tutorials or buying your own camera or software, whatever it is that you want to learn, and just playing with it. We've had our haters in the past that have said Bruno and Mia have this unfair advantage over the rest of us because they went to film school and that's why their YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. No. Like I said, you had to submit a portfolio to get into Pratt and a lot of other art schools. So, like, you have to show that you're already an artist. You know, I had to prove that I already could draw and paint and sculpt and animate and do this and all this other stuff. And, like, by the time you're done showing all the stuff you can do, like, just go out and do it. But again, the Pratt that we visited in 2016 was a lot different than the Pratt that we went to back in the day. They had a green screen. We didn't have green screen. I didn't use green screen until we were living in California. To do green screen, we bought a $5,000 mini DV camera that had like some special chip that allowed you to key out the green. Like, you could use your cell phone now. Here. Right? That's just a regular camera that I'm using here. Nothing fancy. It's crazy what you can do now.
I screwed it up somehow. Well, this is what you're paying thousands of dollars to go here for.
Film school is not cheap, so make sure that is a thing that you really need to go to and ask yourself what you're trying to get out of it. The group setting could be a thing. There were some good professors there in classes that I'm sure some people did get a lot out of, but they accepted me as a stop motion animator. They didn't have a stop motion program when I got accepted. All right, similar question, a little bit different. It's 2024 and we are teenagers with no knowledge of the future. We have these fancy iPhones and computers and YouTube and just everything else. Would we be thinking about going to film school today?
For me, probably not, because of the cost. The cost of film school and the student loans that would come along with it. I don't know how you would pay back those student loans with today's industry.
Young Bruno was seriously walking down the street like this. Both the battery and the tape that go in here are bigger than the camera I use now, which can shoot. I think this one can do 4K. I've never done it, but I'm a 1080p kind of guy for the most part, but crazy how times have changed. This is why I'm so strong, though. Wow. All right, I could keep talking about this and keep going in different directions, but I guess I'll just kind of conclude here and I'll look at the comments, see if there's more things people want us to talk more about, and if not, I'll end here. It's been a while since I've seen nice fluffy clouds. So much more to do, but I started plastering. I'm making sense of this at least. I still want to have red light coming out of here for the Sanzu River and have like water coming down.
That lined up pretty well.
Wow. Nailed it.
Yeah.
That butt is on point. We're running low on banana bread, so we're gonna make our cinnamon roll thing again. Yeah, this time we put them in first, let them cook. Now we're putting the apple stuff, then we'll put them back in.
Yeah.
Smells good. Looks good. I went to get the Boon Boonger figures for filming and realized I only did the stickers on red. Alright, I've got stickers to do. A lot of stickers. Here we go. It probably takes me about 10 minutes per box. I'm sure some people can do it faster. I try to go slow because if you mess up one, sometimes it can be hard to undo. There, beautiful. Well, that's a really nice comment, taking interest in Mia's drawing and animation. So were you just naturally good, or are there things that you struggle with?
I still struggle with foreshortening. Proportions can be tricky for me. I think I'm better than I used to be, but I still struggle with those things.
You're gonna keep working at it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's what you do. You keep working at it.
All right.
Thank you for that comment.
That was a really nice comment. Thank you. All right, got some rain today. It's been a while since we had pizza.
Spicy Hawaiian.
Uh-oh. This time there's pineapple on it. Is that allowed? Let me know in the comments. If it's not, blame Mia. She did it.
It's Hawaiian pizza, but with pepperoni.
Your butt is Hawaiian pizza. Man. He was like, what? As the sun was setting, we started to get a pink glow in our house. So I went outside to investigate. Wow. I guess the clouds were extra special tonight.
The spectacle was mammatus clouds, and now this variety is rare.
This looks more like fall, right? This is it's June 30th, I think. Oh, look, a thing came. Tokui. It's July. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so I've maybe figured out an easy-ish way to kind of get this done.
Excellent meifying. And this could also be a video. I don't think this person was actually trying to be a troll. I just think this is where a lot of people are right now. So essentially, Power Rangers isn't in a great place right now, so let's all just abandon it and stop being fans. One might think a few more people would see the value in keeping Bruno and Mia around, especially now. I mean, I will agree, when this is the work you're putting in and these are the comments you're getting, it does feel like you're wasting your time. But what this person doesn't understand is our skills and our passion and our drive to create things can be applied to other things that aren't Power Rangers. All right, maybe I'll end here. Hopefully tomorrow we can get groceries and go to the mailbox. Sounds like a plan, right? I'm gonna end with the animation Mia was doing when we went to Disney after the PMC 2018, for anyone that didn't see that. All right, thank you guys for watching. Good night. It didn't take long for Mia to find somewhere to do some animation. She made a little Moochie comic strip. Here you can kind of catch the blonde girl quietly saying to her friend, check out what Mia's working on over there. And the kids across from Mia had already been watching her. A couple minutes.
A few minutes? Wow, and I'm gonna get a flashlight?
The cast member went to find a flashlight so we could see Mia's animation in the Zoetrope better. For Power Ranger fans, the Zoetrope is what the Samurai Spin Sword was based on. You made a friend. Here's Mia's final animation. I think that turned out pretty well, especially for a quick thing. Security found us and kicked us out. Evidently the dancing was so bad he had to call for backup. We're being escorted out. I need backup. Took 2 security guards for us. There's a crazy couple dancing poorly.